Hey, this is Tom from Stick Game Fight Club, and happy Valentine's Day, whether you have someone to love or you just love yourself. Now, typically what some people might do in these situations is they might go through like a visual novel or do something vaguely romantic. But I thought I would take a different approach and just play some games that I love personally. And I figured what better place to start than with the golden age of arcades and some of the games I played in my youth. And for that matter, I brought my arcade stick with me. So yeah, this is Rage Stick. If this is your first time seeing it, this is all American parts. So you'll notice the bat top here, and then we've got some concave buttons here, and I've got two convex buttons here on the side. And it is the Sega Straight 8 pattern on purpose, rather than say Vuelix or some of the other ergonomic types, because this is how it was back in the day. And I built this stick, as you might imagine, for the specific purpose of playing Primal Rage. So it needed all of that extra heft and all of that extra resistance that you get from American parts. I also wanted to play this a clip from the anime Squid Girl that happened to remind me of playing on American parts, because, you know, most people are used to, say, Sanwa or some of the other commercial sticks where they are much looser than their American counterparts. So this is just kind of what it's like to play on American sticks.
Not a lot of people here today.
Yeah, today's a bit slow.
Oh, for context, I should mention, in this episode, our titular Squid Girl works at a beach house where they serve food, and there are these three guys from MIT. They're engineers. They developed a handheld game console that is virtually indestructible, and these two girls they're going to try it out.
Hey, let's test out the Three Stooges game.
Good idea, boss!
What's this thing? The power button won't budge at all.
It's stuck or something! What is this, Squid? Ouchie!
It's like they only considered the durability of the device.
Ouchie!
It's kind of retro.
Yeah. So yeah, American parts were designed for durability in mind, because, you know, you're going to be wigwamming on it all day long. So yeah, there's quite a bit more resistance there in the springs, etc. Now I figured, what better place to start than with Primal Rage? What really made me fall in love with fighting games. Now we'll be playing the Microsoft DOS version. Maybe I'm better over here. Yeah, good enough. Now, despite the awful audio that comes with Microsoft DOS, ironically, this is my favorite version for just like straight gameplay, so that is what I'll be doing. After I learned how to play the game, Armadon was my main. It's kind of like a heavy Shoto kind of deal. He's stupid slow, but you know, his attacks are also among the most damaging in the game. Oh, what up, Headlock Gaming? The talent's a son of a bitch for most characters. But luckily with Armadon, we can cheese him out. If he'll let me. Jesus. What we're looking to do is get him into this pattern where I can just use the Iron Maiden over and over.
Raid.
But there is a critical distance. Like, if you get too far out, then that standing high power he uses becomes an issue. I think you do have to be inside of, like, one jump. Oh, man. Okay, I may have to adjust my strategy. Although I normally don't have to. Sauron is another character that you can typically cheese him out with, using the airborne Earthquake Stomp. Well then. Good morning, Talon. It's good to see you. Let's try that again.
Raid.
Now, if he's going to be uncooperative, the other way we can do this is just by doing some little hops. Typically, jumping 2 or jumping 3, it does okay. It's not great. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Jesus. Iron Maiden, by the way, is, in fact, the most damaging move in a game. So if you can pull that off, do it. And the fact that you can cheese out the most annoying character in the game to play against, I mean, yeah, Jesus. Yeah, eat shit. Get out of here.
Raid.
Blizzard is another one that's a lot tougher in PvP than he is versus AI. At first glance, he seems completely unapproachable, but when you realize that you could just bait and punish that Mega Punch,
Raid.
I mean, you're pretty well in the clear. I do need to get out of the corner, though. Gotta get it? I think I got it. Performing finishers on every character becomes more important later.
Rage.
Now you can use a couple strategies against Sauron. You can either use the Iron Maiden to go over the stun roars, or you can use Shoto tactics of your own. Using that tail spike.
Rage.
But if you're going to use the Iron Maiden, you do have to be pretty early in that stun roar animation. Otherwise, it's going to get blocked. Actually, I forget. Can you get under it? No, you can't. Okay. Just checking. Boy, he does not know how to get over those tail spikes, does he?
Rage.
Diablo's another one with a more or less universal approach. Just go unga bunga. Just go in there and mash. Diablo's a hyper-aggressive, more or less rush-down character. So you're going to have to out-pressure his pressure. Otherwise, he will just tear you to ribbons.
Rage.
No? Whoops. Oh well. Yeah, that meditation finisher is it's a little tricky. You gotta hold all four, then go forward, down, back, forward, forward. Which on stick is not as intuitive as you might think. Armadon's another tricky one. If you can use Shoto tactics, do it. It works reasonably well. Although he's a little bit smarter about getting over projectiles than some of his AI counterparts. If you can't, as is the case with, like, if you're playing as Talon, because he has no projectiles, then you can use the tactic I was just using there, where you back yourself into a corner and you want to bait that bed of nails move, which is vulnerable to low.
Rage.
Opens him up to some combo opportunities, potentially. Come on. Ah. Finisher's not cooperating with me today.
Rage.
Chaos can be intimidating because he is quite good at applying pressure up close, but once you get the pattern down, it's really not that bad. Like so. You can do some major damage if you capitalize at the right times. If you can jump, if you can do a neutral jump above the battering ram, that's also a pretty good opportunity to take advantage of. done already. Now, this is one place where the DOS version is rather inaccurate. The bonus bar is supposed to be empty, like black, and then turn green. And here, it's full green when it's empty and becomes red. Just a minor difference between the ports.
Final battle.
Okay. So maybe I need to be... No? Jesus, that does so much damage. I don't think I've ever, like, looked up the damage tables for Final Battle, but obviously if you have not performed a finisher on it, it's full damage. Like, you have to fight them with full health all over again. But, if you have performed a finisher on them, I think it's like you do an extra 30% damage or something. I think. It doesn't tabulate. Like when you do combos, it won't show you the true damage. Moving along. Oh, whoops. It looks like I'm gonna need that bonus bar. Oh! Oh, God. Yeah, this is the place you don't want to be with Chaos. I made the most of it anyway. Come on. Come on. Give me something. Give me something to work with. Come on. Goodbye. Oh, Vertigo, I basically forgot about you. Out of here. Out of here with that Garbo. Ideally, I'd like not to deal with Armadon at full health, but c'est la vie. As you can see, he used quick jump to get over my projectile. Yeah, I might have to use continue here. Is that everybody? Yeah, man. Yeah, I guess if it weren't for that hiccup at the start, that would have been a 1 credit clear. It's okay. I'm not here to impress anybody. I'm just here to have fun. It doesn't really matter. Here's our boy. What was that score with? I think that might have been Chaos. Matter of fact. Let's go one more. Diablo, I have appreciated more in recent times, as I have matured into my, Jesus. Into my fighting game preferences. You know, I do kind of like rushdown characters, and Diablo definitely is one.
Raid.
I don't necessarily need to take advantage of it here, because Vertigo's anti-air is trash, so... she just gets a big old fireball in the face.
Rage.
If you're gonna cross over Blizzard, you're just gonna have to be careful because he can and will catch you with that Ice Geyser. So, you know, use a jumping low power or a quick jump or something.
Rage.
You don't have to do much. These quick but effective 3-hitters, they do just fine. Although occasionally, like if I get cornered or if I get lucky, sometimes you can do these gigantic combos with Diablo.
Rage.
Now, having 2 projectile speeds, AI has a really hard time dealing with Diablo sometimes. Oh, just took a chunk out of my neck. He also has an overhead special similar to Armadon's Bed of Nails, but it's less effective and it's a bit more finicky on the input.
Rage.
Now, as to what attracted me to Primal Rage in the first place, I think has a lot to do with the first impression. You know, I hadn't seen anything like it before, or really since. The use of claymation technology is always impressive, and no matter what medium you see it. But in a fighting game, I mean, man.
Rage.
And of course, it's you know, it's the dinosaurs. Dinosaurs. And given that around that time period, I was God, I was 9 years old or something. But at the time, violent video games were really just starting to become a thing, like with Doom and Mortal Kombat. So really having all the gore and blood and such was really kind of novel at the time. So it was kind of considered, that was like the hard edge of the day. So that, I think that had at least a part of it as well.
Rage.
But once you actually start to play the game, beyond what you can see and hear, you find a surprising amount of depth in a fighting game. Now, of course, how the special moves are performed with that negative edge, that turns a lot of people off, but it's really worth it to put in the work and really learn how the game is played. there certainly is a direct correlation to the amount of effort you put in to the reward you get for it. Oh, come on. Thank you. Jesus.
Raid.
I think it was even just last year I made some discoveries in the lab with Talon that changed up how I play that character. So it's it is a tree that continues to bear fruit to this day. Now, back in October, I think it was, or maybe November, I made the leap and I bought the PCB, the genuine arcade board, instead of, say, like a full cabinet. Because I have nowhere to put that thing. I'm still not quite done with it. I mean, I'd like to say that I am, but I'm not. Because Primal Rage has to be the outlier in every single respect, the arcade board as well has a number of quirks with it. Like it is not a standard JAMA arcade game. I won't go into all the technicals because, you know, I don't want to bore anyone with the details. Well, long story short, you have to get an adapter so that all the buttons register correctly. And then the audio is a well-known issue. On the arcade board, there is a separate board connected to it that is an audio amplifier. And inside of a case, this really isn't a big deal because, you know, you would have harnesses that go to the speakers and all this kind of thing. But if you bring the PCB home and you want to hook it up to, say, like a super gun or something, like, well, how do you get audio out of this bad boy? Well, there's two ways you can do it. One is to use a cable that bridges that audio board to the main board. And then you get a monaural sound through the JAMA Edge connector. And if you're not familiar with arcade terminology, the JAMA Edge, think of it like a giant, like cartridge. Like NES cartridge. So you can get sound out through that. But it's mono. If you want stereo, you have to, in some fashion, directly wire up some speakers to that audio board. And it's a pain in the ass for someone like me who doesn't have a lot of electronics experience. But, you know, if you have soldering skills or if you have electronics skills, it may not be that big of a deal for you.
Raid.
Yeah, I'm almost done. As soon as I figure out how I'm going to approach that audio issue, I'll be good. And then, I don't know, maybe I'll show it off. I'll have to get a capture card, but I can do it. Diablo's campaign already. Game goes quick.
Final battle.
Oh, right. I forgot who I was fighting for a second. Yeah, I really need to push him back if I can. Get within Shoto range. There we go. Let's not get caught by that. Alright, Talon, don't be a dick. I know it's awful hard. Oh, right, there's a manipulation that I forgot to mention. I'll point it out. Oh, I won't have an opportunity. But after a hard knockdown, Talon does this kickflip back up sort of thing. If you jump backward during that animation, he will use the slasher, and you can take advantage of low attacks. Or say Diablo's hot foot in this case. I will take every advantage I can get against that little turd. Speaking of turds. Alright, Chaos. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. I know you want to. Give me that cannonball. Give me that butt slam. Give me something. Oh my god, you walked me all the way back to the other goddamn corner. Come on! Well, I'm gonna have to continue anyway. I think I got vertigo and that's it? Oh no. Well, let's see what I can accomplish with... Oh, well, never mind. I was gonna say, let's see what I can do with a sliver of health. The answer's not much. Oh, well, almost. This was almost a 1 credit clear. It's alright. Ooh. Yep. Now, before I move on, I wanted to, I kind of want to lab out some things, just kind of like do a combo demonstration. actually 2-player. So just because I was using Java, let's start there, I guess. And I'm going to need a couple of save states. So I'm going to need you so I can come back here.
Rage.
And did that save correctly? No. Okay, fine. How about this one? Save state, let's go 6, I guess. It's gonna be here. Oh, here. Yeah. What are my hotkeys? Settings, input, hotkeys. Save state, load state, should be here. Hotkey enable. Should all be there. Well, whatever. Well, fine. Be that way. Oh, it does work. Okay. Now, the timing off of this this teleport is a little bit tricky, but if you're fast, you can use that as a linker. Oh, that recovery was way too short. What if? Well, that's a long move. Original recipe. Or maybe it's because it's Armadon? Maybe? Could be. I'm gonna let this play out. I want to try a different character because you can, in fact, use that teleport as a link. I know you can.
Rage.
Right, let's try this.
Rage.
Or let's just get as simple as it gets and go to power. No, still counters 2. Or was that from the arcade version I'm just misremembering? And like, you can't really do that on DOS. Nope, there it is. There. It's just the timing is super tight, that's all. Wait, can you link in the torch from air? I don't think you can. No. Can't. But what you can do... If I get the inputs right. This is another one where the inputs are tricky. Or sometimes it's a little picky. Is 1-4 back forward, back down forward. Which is this headbutt charge. Well, let's just start from the ground. There it is. Is it easier from low power? This is what I do in my free time. I lab out combos. Yeah, going from low power does seem to give you a bit more time. So let's see if I can kind of put that together. There we go. That works. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't launch like some of these others, these other charge moves do. I mean, I'd like to, like, say, do a fireball after. That'd be nice. All right. Moving on. I was playing as Armadon earlier, so let's try that.
Rage.
Okay. Now, from air, you can do three. You can do 3 to low power, or 2 to high power, or 2 to low power. Oh, whoops. I forgot to drop a state for Armadon.
Rage.
But like if I'm going to go into like a long ass combo, I have a tendency to go from like the lower. Tend to go to like 3 low power.
Rage.
And Armadon's linker isn't really a linker so much as it's a launch. And it's that charge move. So the most I've ever been able to get out of it when I do pull it off. Oh, I panicked because I actually got it right. is after the launch, you can do standing 2 into either the tail spikes or the spinning death. Either or. Spinning death, of course, being more difficult but more impressive. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Then there's the tail spike variation. Oh, what else can you do? Because it's mostly the same variations of, you know, going from air to ground. Which, if you are going from an air to ground combo, I would just stay away from, say, like, 4 low power, because you get pushed back too far, unless you are going to then immediately follow with a charge. Yeah. Because you're going to run at them anyway. Okay. My favorite 5-hitter was to go from air to crouching into Hornication Uppercut. Or the throw. That works fine. That works too. Hang on. I think this is the one you actually start from down forward, like the diagonal, and work your way up to the upper diagonal. Jeez, man. I remember the inputs being more forgiving than this. There it is, Jesus. Good God, that was not supposed to be that hard. But yeah, most combos in Primal Rage kind of go that way. A lot of people like Chaos, so I guess I can show a couple things here.
Rage.
You know, our meme lord, the farting monkey, right? But he genuinely is really great at melee. Look at that. Effortless. Now, every time Chaos touches you, you are guaranteed for a 5-hit combo, at least. Let me show you what I mean. Chaos doesn't have a lot of tools in the way of, like, say, combo potential, but they are very potent. And your go-to is going to be the battering ram. That's 1-3 forward forward, right? And that is lightning fast. So all I had to do was standing 2 high power, battering ram, crouching 2 low power. 5-hit easy. But I mean, you can do that from like just anything. So here's crouching 4. Boom. Oh, I'm actually gonna... Works the same. What else can I do? From knockdown. From cross up. Just anything. If he touches you, you can do a 5-hit easy, and that's 30% damage. Pretty much guaranteed. Now, again, he doesn't have much in the way of, like, combo potential. He just doesn't have anything that can, like, do, like, super long combos, at least that I've found. But something I've been curious about is if you can link this Earthquake Shaker into anything. Because it is very similar to Sauron's variation. Or Sauron's version of the move. It's just a lot harder to do just because it's like a reverse Dragon Punch kind of deal. Now, of course, you can get juggles off it if you just, like, do it by itself. Right? So you can go... Oh, maybe the high power's too slow. Yeah. There you go. So they're standing 2 into battering ram. But God, it's just... anything you do with chaos just lets you just do... just do a very consistent combo. It doesn't do as much damage, but it is kind of flashy. But you can end that with a... You can end that battering ram juggle with Power Puke instead. Sewer Spewer. Yeah, back to the Earthquake Shaker. Yeah, I want to know if you can... Can you tag that on the end? It doesn't look like it. Huh. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. I think that's about the size of it. Yeah, no bounce. No hit the ground and bounce. Huh. But yeah, that's chaos. Just hit them at all. Go into battering ram and do some sort of juggle. It's guaranteed 30. Now, anything else worth mentioning? Oh, I guess I could show you Talon real quick. If you watched How to Rage on YouTube, I told you that he was mostly runaway,
Rage.
and you're not going to get big damage numbers. I discovered something. This slasher is actually a linker.
Rage.
And it's a knuckle buster, man. Some of these combos you can do. Jade, you can get away with some shit, man. So let's try one of the more simple, like, say, air combos. So there's that. So what I found is easiest is if you kind of prepare for the slasher by going standing to low power from the air. Kind of sets you up. But the timing off of that slasher is very, very tight. Which is why I said it's a knuckle buster. Yeah, I didn't quite get it on that one. Well, I'm definitely not going to get it from the reverse angle. Maybe standing 4 is too slow. Do I do that again? Or do I do standing 2 high power, maybe? Well, that's kind of cool, too. Not what I was going for. Well, that was almost a thing. Maybe. Yeah! There it is. Whew. It's rough. That's hard on your fingers. But you could do that from the Brain Basher as well. It works just as well. I'm gonna try to get it from Jugular Bite too. Well, let's just go standing. Standing is a little bit easier than trying to go off the air combo timing. Let's see. God, bear. There's the throw. I think he gets pushed back a little far. That's what I'm gonna have to do. So I can do it from the corner. There we go. Yeah, I think because I pushed him in the corner that allowed me to do the jugular bite with it. Finding out that the slasher is his linker really opened up some combo opportunities. And you can hit up the 40s, at least on the DOS version. Okay. So that's enough of that for now. Let's hit up some Killer Instinct. Oh, did Retro Watch crash on me? Of course it did. Killer Instinct 2 was another part of my arcade regimen. So often they would have the fighting games more or less next to each other. So I would play like Mortal Kombat and then move on to Killer Instinct. Or Primal Rage and then Killer Instinct or something. But it is a bit of a jarring transition to go from Primal Rage to Killer Instinct. Having to go from neg edge to traditional. Especially a game as fast as Killer Instinct is. This is another one that people have trouble with casually, because you do have to learn how the combos work. And because this was an arcade game, that meant you had to spin the quarters. Or read up on it, at least.
Supreme victory.
There's a lot of terminology here. And you have linkers and auto doubles and manuals and finishers. Breakers. That 2013 just took to a whole other level. Yeah, these starting matches usually aren't too bad. They typically put Maya, Saber Wolf, and Orchid in some variation of those first three. And for that matter, they're next to Comatose.
Ultimate combo. Awesome victory. I'm ready.
I think what attracted me to this game had a lot to do with the visual flair. It just oozed cool, right? 'Cause you had these big ass long combos. They were really flashy. They had the computer graphics, which at the time were, at its peak. Orchid is uncharacteristically handing by ass Jenny. Let's not forget the soundtrack is banging too. Let's see if I can get this bug. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so if you do Saber Wolf's bat finisher as an ultimate, it just doesn't work. It's kind of funny.
Delicious. Fight. I'm ready.
Oh, whoops. Wrong button. We're playing keep away. Alright, fine. Oh, come on. Come on. Let's do back forward first fierce punch there, Saber Wolf. Now this is generally where I start to have trouble. Wrong button. Come on, man. It's not that hard to do back forward.
Continue.
Which, yeah, by the way, a Saberwolf is a good character to start with. And start learning, apart from Jago. Jago being your typical Shoto.
Fight ready.
Oh, good call. Missed the finisher. Ah, jeez. This keep away bullshit is not working for me.
Continue. Full gore. Glacius. Fight ready.
Really having trouble with my quarter circle motions today. Come on. That's quarter circle back. That's reverse dragon punch for some reason. There we go. That's what I've been trying to do for like 5 minutes. Come on. Do something. Alright, you did something. Fair play. Alright, I think I'm going to switch controllers to something I'm a little bit more used to at home. I have way too many cables. And what are you? You're not it. Basically what I need is a better organizational system. There we go. Okay. Let's try this again.
Ready.
This doesn't guarantee anything, by the way. It just means it'll be a little bit easier on me. find it interesting that Killer Instinct 2 has this like really hard counter system. It's like rock, paper, scissors almost. So when you play these specials,
Supreme victory.
every character has a special that will beat that,
DJ. Fight.
like in a trade. TJ Combo has a tendency to just break everything I throw at him, so I try not to go too big. But if I can get him to roll at me, I can at least grab him out of it. Right, I'm not playing Primal Rage. There's no super jumps here. Oops. It's the power, baby. Alright. Yeah, starting to get somewhere.
Supreme victory. Jago. Fight ready.
This is what I consider to be a halfway point. Because generally after Jago, and you're pretty much done. And that's kind of what tends to happen is you get into these block trades, if that's what you want to call them. Well, I didn't expect that to connect. I'm glad I was ready for it. Oh, he managed to. He shadowed through it, but it was the slow projectile burned him on the way out. 'Cause he's got some options around getting around projectiles. Fine. I don't like to chip him out, but I'll do it. This dude gives me, well, he still gives me a lot of trouble, but not as much as he used to. Once I learned you gotta really take care of your low blocks. I need to pretty much stick to shoulder grab. And sometimes I throw these specials out there not expecting them to actually like hit. so I'm just not ready for them when they actually do connect. Now, as impressed as I was with Killer Instinct in the arcade, I wasn't really able to like get into it until it came home on Nintendo 64 on Killer Instinct Gold. And one of my friends really was kind of into it. But he was kind of like more the equivalent of how most people play Killer Instinct, which is, you know, just button mashing your way through it. I think he's got this one. But yeah, once I took it home, thankfully Killer Instinct Gold has a training mode. So I learned how the combo system works. To this day, Killer Instinct 1's combo system is opaque to me. I don't really understand how that shit works. Even though it's technically simpler, I don't know. Of course, that game uses all charge moves too, which I really don't like. Oh, come on. Jump at me. Oh, you did. As I was trying to do a moment ago, I am just getting my ass handed to me. I am not going anywhere with this. This almost never works. We'll see if I have any luck off of this lock on. That's what I mean about watching your lows, man. That low kick, it's fast, and it goes straight into a combo, which he normally just ends with an uppercut like immediately. Let's go back to Saber Wolf. These are my three mains. You can call it that, I guess. Saber Wolf was probably the easiest for me to learn. All of his specials are back forward. So you don't have to worry about all this quarter circle bullshit. Or half circles in some cases. I gotta go shorter. Whoops, wrong button. That's entirely my fault. There we go. I think I'm within Ultra territory. Oh, God, that hurts. 44. All right. Thankfully, the rest of the game isn't nearly as stressful as fighting against Tusk. Hell, with Kim, you can basically just use a jumping normal attack and you're fine. Ooh. She got me on that one. This game is so fast that you really can't dwell on any singular mistake because you have to make another decision like right away.
Supreme victory! Spinal fight ready!
I find Spinal just kind of annoying. Is much less of a threat. It's just kind of irritating. Bony bastard. No skulls for you. The minute he gets a skull, he becomes infinitely more annoying. That gives him access to all of his teleports. So you want to use an uppercut or a combo ender as soon as you can get it out. It ain't fancy, but it works. Fulgor's AI seems to want to zone you out, but he's just not good at it. So you can normally just move in and get something started. Alright, Fulgor, just lay it out for me. I don't got all day. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Supreme victory!
The Gargos is some bitch. I keep trying to find new ways to deal with them, and I keep coming up empty. They all just don't work. It's basically impossible. I mean, he's the boss. He's supposed to be, but still. Oh, jeez. It's none of my specials are fast enough to really effective. Up close against Gargos. Sounds like, what do you do? Oh, well, but I didn't expect that to actually hit.
Ready.
Oh, come on. Yeah. Yeah. Let's try Spinal, because his specials are fast. He's got a couple more tools he can use. Nope. It's on Fierce, right? Yeah. Jesus Christ. Ass beat. Gargos. Jeez. Oh, that didn't work. Next. Maya? Sometimes I have some luck with Maya, because, you know, her specials are just as easy as, Saberwolf's. And she's fast. God. Apparently it doesn't matter. Gee, bus. Yeah, air dive is core circle back, fierce. I gotta stop using that. Okay. We'll just cycle through the roster until something works. Oh. What can I even work with here? I'm really just kind of playing it by ear. I don't really have a strategy per se. Just throwing everything at the wall to see what sticks. Ooh. I'm off to a good start with Glacius, but that could change super fast. Trying to be conservative about what specials I use up close, because I just get kicked in the face. Okay, so apparently shoulder charge beats the icy grab. this is bad. Alright, going back to my boy. Criminy. Ah! Hey. Finally got him down to a second life bar, jeez. God, his combos are too fast to break. I'll take that trade. Takes him down to the second life, yeah. Oh, come on. Jeebus. Sure. That might be the start of something. Spinal's dive kick can do that too. Maybe I should stick to uppercut up close, because nothing else is fast enough. Yeah. Let's just go right through it. Come on. Rough, man, rough. I should have known that was coming. He can Shoto all the way through like every projectile. He should be vulnerable coming down from that air fireball. Yeah, that's basically the only time you can get anything started with this dude. Maybe that's one thing I could do is bait that charge from full screen. I thought I had him on that one. I don't want to get optimistic here because this could turn around in a heartbeat. One combo could take me down. I'm pretty sure I lose from a timeout as well. Yeah, you have to actually finish him. I'm gonna try that again because I think I figured it out a little too late. Short combos. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. Let me just get around you real quick. There, Gargi. Ooh. Man, that kick to the face is just hurts. Oh, come on, man. Did he get wise to me? He's getting wise, man. He's getting wise. He's getting wise to my bullshit. Going for the medium dash as opposed to the full, like using 6 to do the blade dash. Seems to be working out better, so at least if it misses it, it gets blocked as opposed to Shoto through. I get that Gargos toe to the eyeball. That's the wrong teleport, but it worked. Oh, I'm gonna get timed out again. No. Ah. Okay. One more time. One more time. Yeah, there we go. The medium is the way to go. Because that will get blocked. Or I have time to block. Oh, whoops. No, that was straight up my fault. Yes, I'd like to be over here, please. Oh, got the full. You can juggle off that shit. Oh Jesus! Do I have enough? I do. Okay. Oh God. All I need is one blade dash to connect. That's it. God! Alright, this is the way to go, clearly. It's the best chance I have, anyway. Oh, Jesus. Oh, this round definitely isn't going well. Primary. All right. This one's a throwaway. This one's not going to go. Well, actually, I meant to do uppercut there. Man, a 37 combo is just rough. I'm not gonna have time, even if I danced with him a little while longer. It seems like I'm getting close, but I'm not quite there. Gargos wasn't this generous to Saberwolf before, but whatever, I'll take it. Just get it done. Just get it done. Don't go big. Yeah. Finally. Jeez. Now, I don't remember who I did finishers on, so I'm probably not going to get the good ending, but who cares? Just getting this far in Killer Instinct is generally hard enough. Ah, it's Gargos. Or not Gargos, Glacius. All right, so I'm going to change games here in just a minute. But I'm going to take a very fast break. But for now, just enjoy the ending credits to Killer Instinct. I'll be right back. All right. Sorry. Bear with me. Okay. Oh. And I don't have video for stream. There we go. Finally, I think. Jeebus. Okay. So, yes. Post all of these technical hiccups. This is Contra Hardcore. The Contra game that came out on Sega Genesis. And it was one that people missed out on from that generation because most people are really familiar with Contra 3, the Alien Wars. Now, what makes this game distinct from its counterpart is that this has branching paths through the main campaign, as well as 4 playable characters, each with their own unique weapons. So you can see at the top there, I have ABCD. Those are my 4 weapons. Hooray. And again, this is the patched version of the game. Where, let's see. This is the patched version of the game that brings in the Japanese version's health system, as well as some like text quality of life improvements, as well as oh god, oh, an aiming system, and changes to the aiming system. I played this game, of course, just with the stock American version back in the day, which was impossible. Contra games traditionally are all about memorization. But being that there were as many stages as there are in Contra, I mean, that's a lot to memorize. Oh... What do I want to do? Why not? Let's go after Deadeye Joe. Now, I think the reason I love this game is pretty much for the reasons I stated earlier. It's just so different for a Contra game. I played Contra on the NES. I loved it, like everybody else. But yeah, the variety of boss challenges and you know, the amount of levels you get, man, it's something else. It's quite the transition from the last game I played in the series, which would have been Super C. It's quite the different beast. Now, one could argue that this is like the successor to Contra Force, because that kind of like had the same deal. Like, you had 4 playable characters, but you know, those 4 characters didn't matter as much. Like in Contra Force, you really only needed 1 character, and that was Burns. It was laggy as hell, too. Now, much later on, when I learned just how overlooked this game is, I don't mind showing this game off as often as I can. Neumann. Yeah, let's go spread. Yeah, I haven't seen my B weapon in a while. But as long as you move slowly, you're fine. Get wrecked. Oop. Excuse me. Coming through. This was the stage that separated the men from the boys. It's by the end of the third level. You were running low on lives, probably. At least on the American version. This boss rush was it's pretty rough for a number of people. Yeah, there's my B weapon. I will use you later. And I'm okay with losing the spread shot there because I wanted to preserve the homing weapon. And I can get it back. Now this doesn't do as much damage, but it is consistent damage, and I think that's probably more important here. Careful. Hey, Dunzo. Oh. Newman told us who's in charge. Colonel Bahamut. Yeah, he went through quite the design change for Hardcore Uprising. I need spread shot for this. Nonsense. B-shot work here? I don't remember. I think so. Contra and run and gun as a genre was something I grew up on in the early days. The likes of Mega Man, etc. I mean, that's basically what it was, right? I mean, you had platformers, you had run and gun, you had the occasional RPG. have done that. Of course, the Genesis had some amazing running guns on it. Some of them still today rather legendary. Of course, Gunstar Heroes, Alien Soldier, which I guess is technically more of a boss rush. You got some of the more hidden gems like Midnight Syndicate. I don't care for this boss much. Okay. Alright, what weapon am I good with throwing away? It's a little much. What's good to use here? A weapon, maybe? I'm not trying to... I mean, you can't damage him in this phase, so I'm just trying to, like, keep him from, like, going nuts. Ricocheting off walls. There we go, that's good. That's good. Now, I believe this is one of the differences between the paths. So I think he would start throwing missiles if I had not gone after Deadeye Joe. I need to slide there. You're invincible while sliding, so, you know, use it. Right. I need to start up here. I forgot. Give just a little bit more room at the top than you do from here at the bottom. Last thing you need is this dude swaying, swanging everywhere. Only shooting lightning. if the grenades do any better. Or if they push him too far. Do any, like, actual damage. That's okay, I guess. Not as well as anything else. Who knows? Hello, kitten. Please don't turn off my computer again. Now, if you can chill. Please don't do that. Thank you. Kitten is Agent of Chaos. Yeah, I'm just gonna cover the power button with the arcade stick. Alright. There's no way to escape. You must surrender peacefully. Well, screw you. I'm gonna fight anyway. Well, the doctor certainly is creative. I'll give him that. We got flying flowers. Oh, look at him. Actually, I'm missing my A weapon. I just gotta throw everything at the kitchen sink. Throw everything in except for the kitchen sink and see what happens, huh? Ooh. Oh, the homing missile's not gonna work here. How about canister? Yeah, the grenade will work. What do you got? You got nothing. Oop, I actually don't want to be there. You cannot run any farther, Colonel Bahamut. Alien cells broken free. yeah. I think this is the alien base ending. Which I do like this stage. Where you get your Geiger aliens. Geiger, whatever. Ooh. Yeah, just take the death there. I don't really care. This is where things start to get kind of freaky. And I think this is why I think this is my favorite last stage. It's because of all the alien bosses. I mean, I don't have to kill all these things to move forward, but I don't trust it. Or myself, for that matter. Appreciate the little push up there. I mean, that's about to not matter, but I don't think I can slide through that, or else I would. Last life, too. Not anymore. You got any weapons I need here? Yeah. Okay. I think this climb is a little bit treacherous, if I recall, so maybe I want homing. Oh yeah, I remember you. Didn't mean to use that, but whatever. I've got him. Let's go say hi to Mama. Oh boy. Ain't she a beaut? I'm gonna stick with this laser weapon just in case I die and lose it. Oh, like so. Oh, jeez. Okay. So with one hit left, let's see if I can get this done. Bow, 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 bow. Nope. Alright, now where do I start when I continue? Start the climb? I can do that. Oops. Oh god, Tom, stop jumping off the thing. God, I'm an idiot. Would be nice to have a weapon refill, though. Otherwise, this is going to take all day. Otherwise, I can't switch off, or unfortunately, I can't switch off to anything else to protect this A weapon, because the A weapon is your pea shooter. See if I fare any better than Ray. There we go. Ooh. So that is Contra Hardcore, or at least one route of it. Yeah, I do love this game. The variety it brings to the table, the different endings. It's lots of fun. And this is my favorite ending music. Now this live session ran a little bit longer than I intended it to, but that's okay. I'm having a good time. So in March we do have the Louisville Arcade Expo going on. Now, that's not our event, but I mean, we'll be there. And here in a couple of weeks, I think it's... what is the exact date? I think it's going to be 25th? February 25th. We're gonna team up with Kentucky Creative again, and we're going to do a Nick All-Stars tournament. And then soon after, I don't know exact dates yet, but soon after, we'll be doing another mystery tournament with them. Probably a small group of us. So keep your eyes out for those dates. You can find us on Facebook, of course. Come and tell us about your favorite games. No matter the era, whether it's now or later, whatever. Love to hear from you. We've got Discord, we've got Element, we have all sorts of stuff. You can find Scottish Jack on his Twitch channel, and you know, go find him on Fishing Fridays. Super chill. But for now, I have been Tom from Michigan Fight Club. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you guys around.